Hi, it's me, Kona the Shiba Inu. Guess what? Today, Mama and I went on the biggest adventure ever, a road trip. I got to ride up front, sniff the wind, and see all kinds of amazing things. There were snacks, rivers, cows, and even a sunset that painted the whole sky.
Kona's road trip.
The morning sun peeked through the window as Kona the Shiba Inu bounded out of bed with excitement. Her tail curled high and wagged furiously. Today wasn't just any day. Today, she and Mama Shiba were going on a road trip. Kona darted into the kitchen, paws skittering on the tiles. Mama Shiba was already packing a basket with snacks. "Are you ready for an adventure, Kona?" she asked, smiling as she tucked in sandwiches, fruit, and a thermos of tea. Kona barked happily, though her eyes kept drifting to a bag of crunchy carrot sticks. Outside, the car gleamed in the early light. Kona hopped into the passenger seat, her little paws gripping the edge of the window. The breeze carried the scent of morning dew, grass, and something even better, possibility. As they pulled out of the driveway, Kona leaned her head against the cool glass, eyes wide. Kona pressed her paws on the window, nose smudging the glass as the car rolled along. Every mile was a new surprise. First, she spotted a big red barn with cows grazing nearby. Their tails wished lazily, and Kona tilted her head. "Do cows wag their tails like dogs?" she wondered. One calf lifted its head as if to say hello, and Kona let out a soft woof, just in case it could hear her. A little farther down the road, a group of children waved from the front yard. Kona's tail wagged so fast that Mama laughed. "They must think you're famous, Kona," she said. Kona puffed out her chest proudly. Maybe she was famous, at least for today. Then came a wide field of sunflowers, golden faces turning toward the sun. Kona pressed her nose harder to the window, ears perked. "They all look like they're smiling at me," she thought. She barked once, a happy greeting to the flowers. Through the forest, she spotted a squirrel racing along a branch. Her eyes locked on it, her whole body tense with excitement. If only she could chase it. But instead, she whined softly, ears flicking as the squirrel disappeared behind the trees. The car rolled on, and suddenly, in the distance, she saw deer crossing the road. They looked so graceful, their legs long and light. Kona's eyes went wide. "Wow! Travelers, just like me," she thought, wagging gently as Mama slowed the car to let them pass. Every turn of the wheel was another discovery, another story written just for Kona. For her, the road wasn't just gray pavement, it was a ribbon leading to magic. When the sun climbed high, they stopped at a rest area by a sparkling river. Kona jumped out eagerly, paws crunching on the gravel. She padded down to the water's edge, where the ripples lapped gently against smooth stones. With a happy bark, she splashed her paws, sending droplets flying. Mama spread a blanket nearby. They shared sandwiches and carrot sticks, watching ducks glide past. Kona lay in the grass, belly full, tail wagging lazily. The road stretched on ahead, but for now, it felt good just to rest. Soon they were driving again. This time the road climbed into hills that rolled like soft waves. The sky deepened into a brilliant blue, dotted with drifting clouds. Kona sat tall in her seat, gazing at everything with the wide-eyed wonder only a pup could hold. As evening approached, the horizon blushed pink and orange. Mama pulled into a lookout point where the valley spread below them like a painting. Kona hopped out, paws crunching on gravel, and sniffed the cool evening air. Together, they watched the sun dip slowly, painting the world gold. Finally, the stars began to appear. They pulled into a cozy roadside inn where Mama carried in their bag while Kona trotted proudly beside her. Inside their little room, Kona curled up on a soft blanket at the foot of the bed. Mama Shiba brushed her fur gently. "You were such a good traveler today," she whispered. Kona yawned, her eyes heavy but her heart full. She thought of the cows and the waving children, the sunflowers and the deer, the river and the sunset. Every turn of the road had been a new surprise, every stop a new memory. As she drifted into dreams, she knew one thing for sure. Road trips weren't just about where you went, they were about who you went with. And as long as Mama Shiba was by her side, the journey would always feel like home.
The end.
Thanks for coming on today's adventure with me. If you had fun, don't forget to tap the like button, subscribe so you can join us on more adventures, and share this video with your friends. See you next time. Woof, woof!